So I'm usually not surprised when I hear or find new ways influencers go about disguising the fact that they're making money off the items they talk about in their videos, but the one I'm about to talk about genuinely shocked me, and while this may not be a new practice to the influencer world, it's new to me, so let me share my findings with you. I'm actually going to walk you through this on screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I suggest you try it for yourself because I want to keep this page in full view so you can see exactly what I'm doing. This is NIKKIE Tutorial's YouTube page, so if you go to her video called Soft Smoky Glam Makeup Tutorial, click on the title. I'm going to stop the video just so I can show you exactly where to go. So scroll down and go to the description box, show more, and scroll down to where she lists the products mentioned in the video where she leaves all the links. You'll see them all categorized under face, eyebrows, cheeks, eyes, lips, whatever. So I'm going to highlight the first item, which is the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydra Charge Prep Priming Spray. And we're going to click the link, and I'm going to pause it right here and just pay attention to the search bar above where my cursor is, and you'll notice that you pass through another site by the name of rstyle.me before being directed to the Sephora site. Now, to be clear, before we get into that, the way she listed the link in her description box being a bit.ly link or a bit.ly link, I'm just going to go with a bit.ly link, is actually a legit way to shorten long URLs, which usually when you click on those types of links, they take you directly through to the requested site. You don't make a stopover before landing where you intended to be. So to be clear, this has nothing to do with it being a bit.ly link. She just happens to use them to shorten links in her description box. So don't think that every time you see one of these types of links that you're being redirected to a site where the influencer profits from a sale. So I'll go ahead and play the whole process for you so you can see it uninterrupted. So click link, pass through rstyle.me, and redirect to Sephora.com. Here we are on Sephora.com, and you can shop as you normally would, but I want to show you a few more examples. So let's go back and find another link, and we'll just go with the one right under, which is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. So let's click on the link and keep an eye on the search bar again, and you'll see that once again we go through the rstyle.me link before landing on the Sephora.com page. Let's go back and try a product that Sephora doesn't sell. So Sephora sells Tarte Cosmetics, but they don't sell the Shape Tape Concealer, so let's try that one. Click on the link, and we also filter through rstyle.me and redirect to Ulta's site, which is a little surprising to me considering that Ulta doesn't ship internationally, and Tarte ships to many different countries, as you can see from this lengthy list, which makes it much more accessible for her followers, which I kind of thought was the point of leaving links in the description box in the first place, but we'll come back to that. Let's try another product that isn't sold at Sephora. We'll go with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. So we'll click on the link and the same thing happens. rstyle.me and redirected to cultbeauty.co.uk, which is obviously a UK-based site. And again, an interesting choice on her behalf considering that she does go on to list links to sites like Nordstrom, which also carries Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but it could even work out to be cheaper with conversion, shipping, and applicable duties if the product was purchased from Nordstrom rather than Cult Beauty. I just found that to be an interesting choice, especially since if we go back and click on this link for the MAC paint pot, we again jump through hoops and land on Nordstrom. Also a weird choice of retailer to link, because wouldn't the actual MAC site be your first thought if you were providing a link so that people could find a product you spoke about? That's what I would think. But going back, let's do the last few. And believe me, there's a reason we're looking at all of these. You guys know I love a good build up, and I also like you guys to guess where I'm going along the way. But okay, let's go back to this Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow to Go Highlight and Contour Palette. And once again, we go through rstyle.me to get to Sephora. But what about this Makeup Forever Starlit Powder? When we click on it and we again go through rstyle.me, but did you catch that? It quickly flashed the word affiliates before landing on the Starlit Powder. Let's do it again. See that? Affiliates, so I think we can put the pieces together now. That rstyle.me site that you pass through to get to the site that actually sells the product is a site called rewardstyle.com. Reward Style is an invitation-only network for top-tier influencers, which means it's not available to just anyone. As I said, it's by invitation only, but you can also apply, and if you meet the requirements, you can become part of their affiliate network, which gives you access to thousands of retailers that you can link to, just like Nikki did in her description box. And if you click on that product and buy it, you would get a cut of the proceeds. So it's like Nikki gets paid for getting you and the retailer together, but obviously that retailer also has to be part of the Reward Style network, which brings me back to what I was saying earlier when I was questioning why Nikki would link to Nordstrom for a MAC product and Ulta for a Tarte product when Tarte.com ships all over the world, allowing more of her subs to be able to obtain the product she's linking. Why did she do this? Well, it was strategic in my opinion. My theory is that MACCosmetics.com and TarteCosmetics.com aren't part of that network, therefore she would not be making a commission off that sale, and we know our girl Nikki T don't work for free, honey. Now, I'm sure each retailer has its own commission rate, and I'm just wondering whether she would be inclined to choose products based on their commission rate rather than products best suited for the job. In other words, would she create a look, and if that brand wasn't part of her affiliate network, would she still go ahead with the look, or would she base her entire look on retailers that are available in her network, so she would make a commission even though you could achieve a better result using other products? Like, would she just be picking products based on how much they can make her? You have to question her integrity at this point, especially if you go back to her description box where she lists the products used. You will notice under the category cheeks for the Rodeo, I think it's Rodeo, Instaglam Deluxe Bronzing Powder, she didn't even bother to leave a link at all. Is this because there is no link that will make her money? Because when I searched for it, I found it on Amazon, Space NK, and another UK-based site. And we know she doesn't have a problem linking UK-based sites, so I'm not sure why she didn't leave a link there. She also didn't leave a link for the Kylie Cosmetics website, which may be because the palette she used is currently sold out. But what's interesting is that for Jouer and New Bounce Sim Lashes, she doesn't leave a link so her subscribers can easily find the item. Instead, she leaves her code, so you can't possibly forget to use it. I've looked at some of her recent videos and it looks as though she's got her hand in everything, and if a product isn't making her money, she won't even so much as leave a link for it. Aside from the one or two she has to throw in there so it's not so obvious, this is just something I've noticed with her recently. So as usual, you guys, I want to know how you guys feel now that you know about this affiliate network. Has it gotten to the point where we have to look in the search bar carefully to see whether we are just being told to use a site based solely on their own financial gain, even though it may not be the most convenient for us? Does NIKKIE Tutorials have any integrity left? Because I think this is a little sneaky, especially directing you to sites that don't even make sense just so she can get her cut. I think it looks really bad on her part, but let me know what you guys think. So this video is a follow-up to my video titled NIKKIE Tutorials Misleading Her Subscribers, which I suggest you watch prior to watching this one so you're all caught up, because I'm going to be referencing points from that video, and of course I'll leave the link below so you can check it out. Okay, so my last video was basically dissecting affiliate referral links and how they're sometimes misleading, as you think you're clicking on a direct link for an item in an influencer's description box when in reality you're being filtered through a referral link so the influencer will profit from the sale. In this video, I want to give you an insider's perspective of how things would look through the influencer's eyes from the affiliate network's website. But before we go any further into the investigation, I just want to preface this video by saying that I do not have an issue with influencers making money off a sale as long as the recommendations are genuine and not based on picking items that carry the largest commission rate, and as long as the affiliate links are disclosed as set out by the FTC, meaning that they are clear and conspicuous, but we'll touch on this again later. Following my previous video, one of my subscribers who has a blog and a YouTube channel and is also a member of Reward Style, the affiliate network I was speaking about, shared some screenshots and additional information about the platform itself, which further confirmed my thoughts from my previous video. So let's further explore the Reward Style affiliate network, as it seems to be what most influencers are using these days. I know there are other affiliate networks like ShopStyle and Skimlinks, which I believe are the same general concept with different options and maybe a little less bougie than Reward Style, as Reward Style markets themselves as an exclusive and luxe invite-only platform, and while they do invite content creators to their platform, many apply or are referred by friends who are using Reward Style already. Although there are perks to being a member of Reward Styles Network, they do have a reputation for being very cliquey, which extends to events like their annual conference, which is for top performers only. Other benefits to being considered a high earner is the amount of promotion given to you by the company, in addition to receiving the best collaboration opportunities. If in fact you're on the other side of the spectrum and are what they deem as underperforming on the platform, well, you're kicked out of the network altogether. Bye, bitch! Initially, Reward Style started out favoring fashion bloggers, but have recently been trying to incorporate more YouTubers, as there's obviously a huge opportunity for the network to profit from hauls, favorites videos, lookbooks, and tutorials, and like I said earlier, they tend to favor YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers. According to Reward Style's blog, the following is a list of top earning YouTubers who are members of the platform that they use as examples in their newsletters of what other YouTubers under their platform should emulate. Before we get into the highest earning YouTubers, I want to show you this screenshot taken from the FTC's webpage where questions regarding disclosure of affiliate links are answered. This way you'll be able to follow along with me and understand why I have issues with the way they've disclosed. So I'm going to read it off to you. So somebody asks, I'm an affiliate marketer with links to an online retailer on my website. When people read what I've written about a particular product and then click on those links and buy something from the retailer, I earn a commission from the retailer. What do I have to disclose? Where should the disclosure be? If you disclose your relationship to the retailer clearly and conspicuously on your site, readers can decide how much weight to give your endorsement. In some instances, like when the affiliate link is embedded in your product review, a single disclosure may be adequate. When the review has a clear and conspicuous disclosure of your relationship and the reader can see both the review containing the disclosure and the link at the same time, readers have the information they need. You could say something like, I get commissions for purchases made through links in this post. But if the product review containing the disclosure and the link are separated, readers may lose the connection. As for where to place a disclosure, the guiding principle is that it has to be clear and conspicuous. The closer it is to your recommendation, the better. Putting disclosures in obscure places, for example, buried on an About Us or general info page behind a poorly labeled hyperlink, or in a terms of service agreement, isn't good enough. Neither is placing it below your review or below the link to the online retailer so readers would have to keep scrolling after they finish reading. Consumers should be able to notice the disclosure easily. They shouldn't have to hunt for it. Next question, is affiliate link by itself an adequate disclosure? What about a buy now button? The answer, consumers might not understand that affiliate link means that the person placing the link is getting paid for purchases through the link. Similarly, a buy now button would not be adequate. Question, what if I'm including links to product marketers or to retailers as a convenience to my readers, but I'm not getting paid for them? Answer, then there isn't anything to disclose. Question, does this guidance about affiliate links apply to links in my product reviews on someone else's website, to my user comments, and to my tweets? Answer, yes, the same guidance applies anytime you endorse a product and get paid through affiliate links. Okay, so that was taken from the FTC's endorsement guides webpage. So to recap, basically what they're saying is that, for instance, if you are doing a product review, the review must contain the link and the disclosure. And the closer the disclosure is to the link, the better. You cannot put disclosures in obscure places and have your viewers and readers go on a hunt for it. Also, the disclosure wording must be clear that you are being paid through the affiliate link. So none of this some products are affiliate links bullshit. Some people don't understand that affiliate link means that the person placing the link is getting paid for purchases through the link, and they specifically outline this in the guide, so I'm not really sure how these influencers get away with putting whatever the fuck they want in their description box. I'm not an influencer, and this guide is very clear to me. So now that you know what is expected of influencers by law, let's get into Reward Style's highest earning YouTubers. The first one is Alexandria Garza. I used to watch her back when she had legit content before she crossed over into the category I like to call just doing it for the commish. It's unfortunate, but I feel like these days her entire YouTube channel is based on creating content for the sole purpose of incorporating affiliate links. So for example, rather than creating an organic video and adding affiliate links to the items she genuinely recommends, it seems as though she kind of reverses the order and bases her videos on what she can profit from, if that makes sense. She also seems to have a pattern in her videos to throw people off the fact that her channel is heavily focused on affiliate links. What I mean by that is she'll put up 1 or 2 videos as cushions for the ones with a laundry list of affiliate referral links. Let's go through some of her videos. This first video highlighted in pink is called Pack With Me for NYC, and in my opinion this is what I call a disguised video, meaning that it's made to look one way when its real purpose is to showcase a certain product. I'm going to link the video below so you guys can watch and tell me if you get the same vibe as me, so let's get into it. This video was a little suspicious to me as she starts off mentioning this luggage, which she did say she got in the mail, but she didn't specify if she ordered it or whether it was sent to her in PR. She was just very vague about it. Did she order them? Were they sent by a PR company? Did they send themselves? Did they come by carrier pigeon? No one knows. But she kind of made it seem like those junk mail flyers that nobody wants yet they keep ending up in your mailbox. I don't know, but I was kind of waiting for Drew Carey to yell, "Come on down, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right." Just looked very staged to me. She seemed to really showcase the luggage in the video, putting them on display with the tags still attached, and she also went on to link it in her description box under a referral link. When I look at this video, it just screams that it was created around showcasing the luggage, so what better way to do that than a Pack With Me video where she also goes on to list her travel outfit under referral links as well, the bulk of which are inexpensive items with a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses thrown in. You know, throw a couple more related items in there so it's not so obvious that the sole purpose of the video was to talk about the luggage. So this is what I meant earlier when I said it looked like a disguised video. Let me know if you guys felt the same way. Also, Miss Garza is telling a little fib in her disclosure. She says all coupon code links are affiliate and some product links are affiliate. No ma'am, all those product links look like affiliate referrals to me. Girl, you took the time to itemize your affiliate links, so surely you have a couple more seconds to add all items are affiliate links. And by the way, according to the FTC, even saying all the items are affiliate codes isn't even enough, but at least it would be better than saying some. You actually do have to be very detailed when disclosing compensation based on links provided in your description box, and being vague by saying some links just doesn't cut it according to the FTC. Let's move on to our next video, which is highlighted in pink. It's called Get Ready With Me, Testing New Products and Drugstore Favorites. Now, I'm not going to get too far into this video, but look at this description box. It's literally exploding with affiliate codes, although she did manage to leave chapstick out, but I'm sure if she could find a code for that, she'd want her 1/4 cent commission for that too. To me, this looks like she wanted to incorporate more affordable beauty products into her video for her subscribers, but since the items aren't super expensive to begin with, she wouldn't be making a ton of commission like she would off a bigger ticketed item. What I think she was hoping to do here was have a wide selection of products to encourage people to buy more than one item, so it fattens up her commission a bit. I mean, let's be real, the only things here without an affiliate link is her chapstick, her old shirt, and her choker that was a gift. So out of 33 items listed in her description box, there were only 3 items without any type of code attached to them, so it really makes you question whether her thoughts and opinions are genuine or motivated by the commission. In addition to that, she once again uses the same very generic disclaimer stating that some of the items are affiliate links. No girl. When you have 3 out of 33 items in your description box attached to referral links to which you are being compensated for should a sale occur, I don't think you can get away with saying some are affiliate codes. More like all except for 3. There's a difference, and she is obligated to be transparent about that. Next up is a video called Clear and Even Skin in 1 Week. This is, in my opinion, a filler video to soften the blow from her previous video. She does list a few affiliate links in this description box, and again, she's very vague with the disclaimer, but the video before this, which is called Winter Clothing Haul and How to Style Cute Outfits, is bursting with referral links. And look guys, I do get that she has to make money. Aside from the fact that she is already making a lot of money from YouTube, I get that she wants to make more money, and that is totally fine. But please do it with integrity, and if you're going to play the affiliate referral game, then please play by the rules and disclose according to the rules set out by the FTC. And finally, the last video called Drugstore Beauty Haul, again, in my opinion, is to soften the blow between heavily focused affiliate code videos. Like I said, her pattern seems to be on average 2 buffer videos followed by a video with a shitstorm of links. And by the way, she does have a second vlog channel she shares with her husband, which is also littered with links. So it's like when one channel has a buffer video, the other has a code video going, if that makes sense. I mean, look, she's a top earner for a reason. I just wish she would do what she's obligated to. The next YouTuber we have, and by the way, there is no particular order here, so it doesn't mean that Alexandria earns more or Carly earns less. It's not, there's no order. But this is the OG of YouTube, Carly Bible. This is her video called What Makeup Brushes Do I Use? And as you can see, her description box is also jammed with referral links. Now, the thing with Carly, for some reason, I don't know, I don't get the vibe from her that she just does it for the commission. I don't know why, I just don't. Maybe it's because she's been around so long, but I'm interested to see if you guys get the same vibe as me, so please let me know. Anyway, as you can see, her description box is full of affiliate referral links, and I don't know why I never realized this before, but I didn't know she was a Morphe girl, so you guys let me know if you follow her on Snap or Twitter if she pushes Morphe like the rest of the Morphe Club. Anyway, most of her description boxes look like this, and she too does not disclose properly according to the FTC. Like Alexandria, she has a very vague disclaimer stating that the video is not sponsored. Some links may be affiliate links. Carly also has a fashion blog called The Beauty Bible where you can shop her looks including fashion, makeup, and hair. All of her categories are monetized, as you can see if you click on one and scroll down to the As Seen on Me section. Let's go with the Yeezy Season 3 boots, and it redirects you through the art style link to this website called Farfetch, where she will receive a commission from the sale should anyone purchase through her link. I just want to show you another dead giveaway that bloggers are monetizing their blogs. It is this little carousel of products at the bottom of the blog post where sometimes they link exact items seen in their post or similar, more affordable options. So when you click on an item here, you again filter through the referral link and listen. This is not just specific to Carly. Most blogs operate like this, and that's fine. But my issue is that the consumers aren't being made aware that the blogger or YouTuber will profit from a sale using their link. I don't see any disclaimer on this page whatsoever, nor did I find one anywhere else on her blog site. But what I did find was a section called coupons where I thought for sure I would see some sort of disclaimer, but no, nothing at all. I mean, maybe she forgot, but maybe she didn't. And I'm sorry, I didn't know that she promoted weight loss tea. Like, that is not okay with me. I don't like that at all, considering that she is vegan, and I think so is her boyfriend. That's how she became vegan. And they both live clean lifestyles. They both work out. They both eat really super clean, and she's going and promoting a weight loss tea. No, sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Next we have Makeup by Tiffany D, who I've actually been watching for years. Like Carly, she's an OG of YouTube, having started her channel in 2008, and while she doesn't have millions of subscribers like some of the YouTubers that came up with her, she's remained true to herself and hasn't sold out for the money, as she's had the same opportunities as a lot of the big name YouTubers with millions of subscribers. Basically, her soul and integrity have remained intact over the years despite receiving very lucrative offers which could have obviously benefited her financially, but also could have catapulted her subscriber numbers. And I think there is something to be said for YouTubers that say they won't sell out and actually remain true to their word, unlike others.
I just keep thinking, I keep saying to everybody, like, I just don't know how to repay you guys for everything that you've done for me. And honestly, the only thing that I can really come up with is that I promise you right here and now that I will never sell out. I promise you that I will never lie to you. I promise you that I will never put money above my relationship with my subscribers. I promise you that I will stay true to myself and I will stay true to you. I promise you that I will only talk about things that I genuinely love. I promise you.
And we know how that story ended. Moving on, I find Tiffany to be credible. She doesn't push coupon codes, she doesn't use Morphe, and I believe she genuinely does like the items she talks about in her videos, and that's important to me. Her content is a mix of makeup reviews, shopping hauls, lookbooks, and over the past few years, she's been really into the Nordstrom semi-annual sale hauls, which, by the way, are very popular and lucrative for reward style, as Nordstrom is part of the retailer network. In fact, they put a lot of emphasis on members really taking advantage of the sale to generate revenue from the referral links. They even provide helpful tips for their members to use to maximize their sales. So that's why you see a shitload of bloggers and YouTubers doing the Nordstrom semi-annual sale hauls. It's a win-win for Reward Style. They keep their clients super happy, the blogger or YouTuber benefits financially, and you get fucked. Just kidding. Back to Tiffany. So when we look at her video titled Secrets to How I Cleared Up My Skin, you'll see in the description box that she does clearly state that the video is in collaboration with Nordstrom and that she is being paid for it. She also indicates that the concept was created by her and the products shown were selected by her. So from here, it is the consumer's decision whether they want to trust her recommendations, knowing that she was paid for the video. But she did do her part and disclosed, and that's exactly what I like to see. Her next video, titled I Went Shopping Vlog, was actually a bit of a letdown to me because, as you can see, she lists a lot of referral links, but her disclaimer is very vague in stating that the links above are affiliate links, and we know that just using the word affiliate doesn't cut it according to the FTC. Her next video, titled Good Morning Routine, is the exact same situation as the previous video. Links for days and inadequate disclaimer. The strange thing is that she does disclose her sponsored Nordstrom videos according to the FTC, but when it comes to videos that contain referral links, she uses a very vague generic disclaimer. And another thing I found weird was that on her blog, and I've actually never seen this before and I legit almost shit myself, but she has a section called Disclosure Policy. And you guys know I get a boner for this shit, but look, when you click on it, oh my god, girl has a whole write-up, okay? Now look, her blog is very outdated, but seeing this speaks volumes to her credibility in my opinion, and I'm wondering, with respect to her videos with all the referral links and the vague disclosure, is there a possibility she just doesn't know? Because it doesn't make sense to me. See, in this situation, judging by her transparency on the sponsored videos and her blog, I'd be inclined to give her the benefit of the doubt. But then again, if this is your job, surely you would be made well aware of the laws associated with it, right? Tiffany D, I am not prepared to give up on you yet, girl. There is still hope for you, so please make some changes. Next on Reward Style's highest earners list, we have UK-based YouTubers Samantha Maria and Zoella. Zoella! Are you sending us subliminal messages behind that shushing finger? Now, before I get into their pages, I just want to say that I did look into the rules in the UK because obviously they could differ from the rules in the States, and according to the Advertising Sales Authority UK, you are required to disclose that you will earn a commission should the customer make a purchase through your link, and like the FTC, it must be clear and conspicuous. Let's start out with Samantha Maria. Now, I'm not going to go too far into detail with these two because, like, let's be real, you guys get it by now. You guys know what to look for, and it's actually funny because you guys are always DMing me, telling me how after watching my videos, you started to notice more and more people who do this kind of thing. You're like little investigators now, and I am living for it. I am so proud of my babies. But back to Samantha Maria. I went through about 12 of her videos, and never mind the fact that the other YouTubers weren't disclosing properly, Samantha did not disclose at all. Not even a vague disclaimer. Nothing. She uses our style links, earns a commission, and not one disclaimer. She also has a blog where she uses affiliate links and no disclaimer in sight. Not cool, but moving on to Zoella, who has 11.5 million YouTube subscribers. So let's just try to imagine the degree of influence she has on her audience, which is primarily young girls. So I went through her... Oh my god, is that fucking Morphe? Wait a second, when did she become a Morphe girl? Hold on a minute, I will be back. I have to go do some investigation. Okay guys, I'm back. I swear my Morphe radar is like on another level. But look what I discovered. In Zoella's January Favorites 2017 video, I went in her description box, and what do you know? It's the weed that just won't stop growing, a Morphe palette. Now, I didn't see any discount codes whatsoever in her description box, so I clicked on it and surprise, surprise, we jump on the hamster wheel of filtering through the Our Style link, and what do you know, we end up on Cult Beauty, where she will make a commission of that sale through Reward Style. The reason for her not providing a coupon code, in my opinion, like the rest of them, is probably because she has a huge UK-based following of young girls, and the shipping would likely be astronomical, so it makes more sense to provide a UK-based site for her subscribers to buy from. That way, they are more likely to purchase considering Cult Beauty offers free shipping, which means more money for Zoella. But what really pisses me off is that just like Samantha Maria, she has absolutely no disclosure whatsoever, which is particularly concerning considering the age of her target demographic being young girls. Girl, if you're going to use referral links in your description box, do your job and disclose the fact that you will be earning commission. You at least owe that to your viewers so that they can make a decision based on being fully aware that you stand to profit off the sale. I hate the fact that you literally have to beg these people to do what they're supposed to do by law. It's fucking absurd that they get to make all this money off their young, impressionable subscribers by hiding details that they are required to disclose. BTW, the law is not optional. I think this is extremely deceptive and irresponsible of Zoella as an influencer and an idol to these girls. The least she could do is be upfront with them. I looked at about 10 of her videos, and what you see right here is typical to what all of her description boxes look like. All of the items in blue are referral links, and she couldn't even be bothered to put a disclaimer at the bottom. Like, she must have taken a long time to make those links and then write out her description box, but failed to put a tiny disclaimer there. And finally, you guys, we have our friend NIKKIE Toots. It wouldn't be a YouTuber top earners list without the queen of coupon codes, affiliate links, and all things that make her $1. NIKKIE Tutorials. Now look, you guys, I do think NIKKIE is super talented, but girl, does she know how to work $1. Now, if you remember from my video titled NIKKIE Tutorials Misleading Her Subscribers, which is 2 before this video, I dissected her description box links and showed you where they all lead. So this time I want to show you what it looks like from her point of view being a member of Reward Style and what she sees when she's selecting products to add to her description box. This is what the front page of the Reward Style site looks like once you've logged in. The items listed under products change to reflect what is recently sold on the site, kind of like a recently purchased by others suggestion list, which mainly consists of fashion items rather than beauty items. You will also notice that for each item displayed, they go on to list the retailer the item is sold by, as well as the price and estimated commission rate the influencer stands to receive should their subscribers or readers, if coming from a blog, click and purchase the item through their bit.ly link. And please refer to my video titled NIKKIE Tutorials Misleading Her Subscribers, which I will link down below to see exactly how that works step by step. Let's refer back to that same description box I spoke about in that video and go through some of the items that NIKKIE linked. We'll start off with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now remember, this is what NIKKIE would see on her side when selecting the product to link. You'll obviously notice that this item is labeled a high commission item, with her estimated commission rate listed as well should someone make a purchase through her link. On this concealer, she could potentially make anywhere from $2.52 to $4.20 per unit sold. Same with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is another high commission item. So depending on the retailer she chooses to link, she could make anywhere from 74 cents to $2.21 per unit sold. Another item listed, which I found odd to begin with, is the MAC Paint Pot, which has been around since the beginning of time, but it quickly became clear as to why she selected it. It too is a high commission item with an estimated commission rate of $2.31 per unit sold. So the last item I have here, and there are obviously more, but these are the screenshots that I was sent by one of my subscribers, as I said in my previous video, but this is the Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go Highlight and Contour Palette. Again, this is another high commission item with an estimated commission rate ranging from $3.15 to a whopping $7.88 per unit sold, which is huge. So now I'm sure you can see how this can become problematic, as theoretically she could log into the site, pick all high commission items, and base her look on those items for the sole purpose of maximizing her commission, which I feel is a really shitty thing to do. And don't get me wrong, this is not specific to NIKKIE only. I am just using her as an example. Anyone on these affiliate networks can do the same thing. And I'm not saying that this is actually what she did, but it certainly looks suspicious at this point. Adding to all of that, this is her disclaimer, but honesty is key on her channel, right? One person I do want to recognize for being a constant source of truth and transparency is Stephanie Nicole. She went above and beyond to let her subscribers know that she joined Reward Style as well, and that she would be earning a commission on purchases made through her link, and that if you didn't feel comfortable going through the referral link, you could simply Google the item. You know, I have to say, even though it is required that influencers disclose their affiliate links clearly, in a world where nobody is following these rules, she could have easily followed suit, but instead she did what is required of her in addition to posting this explanation on Instagram. This is so rare in this industry, and to be honest, it actually makes me want to support her by using her links because she is so transparent about things. So shout out to Stephanie Nicole for staying true to her subscribers and fans.